So this year has been, in a lot of ways, a year of growth for Free Lives. We've hired a lot of people. It's getting to the point, I think, where we've got too many people, and then we also removed half the office. So it made sense to hire someone new at this point.
Well, it was a sudden hire.
I think we're hiring too many new people.
Yeah. I really thought we were done with the sudden hires.
I'm Dogson Kynan, but I'm here with Free Lives for security purposes.
Do you know what he's doing?
Not really. I haven't spoken to him much. He's apparently a security guard.
I really don't know what he's doing here, though. He's just here.
Frankly, we're just sitting, staring at computers, not paying any attention. Like, if someone took a computer next to me, I wouldn't notice.
I don't know what he's protecting us from.
There's a lot of important things happening right now, and we have to make sure that everything is secure.
Listen, I'm not entirely sure about Dogson. He kind of freaks me out a little bit.
He came in and it just made sense. There was like a good feeling about him.
I just came into work the one day and he started hassling me for like a security pass.
Marcel refuses to wear his badge.
Why aren't you wearing your name badge?
Religion, they're not responsible.
This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
I ask him to wear a badge, he won't wear his badge.
He's not really adding much to the security here. He's kind of creeping me out a lot.
Free Lives is complying with the new security measures.
Just testing. Just testing. Just testing.
We control the perimeter.
Back it.
It's lockdown season, as far as I'm concerned.
Have you actually seen him do any security work?
That's the thing. If you see someone doing security work, he's doing it badly. They're like ninjas. Like if you don't see a ninja, he's doing his job well. But if you do see a ninja, well, then obviously he's a crappy ninja. Which means he's probably really good at what he does.
I've been working in the cell environment for the last few days, which we've got now to like quite a cool position. So now it just needs some interactable items like levers and buttons that the player can press. All right, we really want to have like a lock over the door that when people get past a certain skill point in the game, it's going to unlock, and we want them to go back into the cell and have like a cool like kind of animation. We haven't gotten very far on it yet, but 4 more days.
I'm studying animation at the animation school. As part of our course, we're asked to do work experience. It's been a really good 3 weeks. I feel like I've learned quite a lot. Basically, I just modeled a few helmets for GORN. Handing them over to Marcel was really cool because it meant that he could make them look really polished and nice.
It's because you didn't have enough time to do different enemies, so we just put different helmets on them and give them different like powers and stuff. There's a goat helmet, which is just like the skull of a goat over the guy's face. The other one looks like he could be in the Slipknot band or something. So it's at least something, yeah.
We have this guy, but he uses a big 2-handed hammer, and he can jump at you and attack you. But the problem is he like jumps at you and then he falls over, and then it takes too long to get back up. So I'm gonna make him jump back up as well, because otherwise he's too easy. So he needs to get up quicker so players can't just like smush him when he's down.
I don't think that I'm gonna be getting to all the things I wanted to in time for Run to implement it. But I think Run's a lot faster at implementing things than I'm aware of, so maybe it will all come together.
Less stress than usual, which is kind of suspicious. I feel like we haven't been ambitious enough. Some bugs to fix, some things to polish, but I think we're okay for early access launch in general.
How things going?
Good. They're rolling along, I guess. Can we just cut to the scenes?
So building. So they're train Gene to lay a new foundation, which they're going to fill up entirely. Yeah, cool. So the tricky part is the engineering itself. They're saying 12 weeks, but if the work keeps on going like this, then maybe a little bit less. Hello, Llewellyn.
Hello there.
Knocking this entire wall down, and then you're going to have a rad sort of breakfast nook with stools and everything like that.
At the moment, we're hoping to get a good, solid playable. We've replaced all the temporary art. Right now, I'm working in the castle stage, and we're putting together the pillars, the floors, the banners, the tiles, the beam of light that's in the background. We're building a version right now, which is one that will be better for getting good feedback.
Lynx's entire moveset is going to be replaced. New bad guys are going to be in with their attacks. New level and level deterioration is going to be in. I'm currently doing bad guy keyframes. The brute keyframes for like an attack that he does. Goes in, digs into the ground, pulls back, and has the shoulder charge. I did the keyframes for the normal grunts, the uppercut, the overhead, the ground pound, and the punch. This is like the first boss that you're going to fight. Look how incredible that is. Malcolm really has an eye for this.
I'm actually quite happy with my progress. It's all just weird Akira kind of liquid arm movements almost. So yeah, having a lot of fun.
So our dog and Lord and Savior, Leroy Jenkins, has amassed quite the following of fanatics around Cape Town and the world.
Look at that! But who wouldn't paint this? We did a jam where we invited people to come to our house and paint our dog.
Oh, look at this one, it's so cute.
Seems like a really great idea. Yeah, Leroy is quite particular about the medium of his portraiture.
Is quite a regal animal, and the only medium that could possibly do him justice is oil paints on canvas, obviously.
We did confer with Leroy. He said acrylics wouldn't really work. He felt like a glossy finish. He wanted thick paint. You know, get into really the spirit of the decadence of Leroy.
This is the one we used as the event photo, and it looks so majestic that I actually just want to paint this and then hang it above our fireplace.
What was really exciting, besides getting to draw Leroy, which was super fun, was having some incredibly talented people come around and join us.
I hope I can do justice.
Leroy Jenkins, he's our leader. I do not want to disappoint him.
I'm representing two different facets, one the inner voice and one the outer suave cool that we all know.
Are you working off a picture or are you just painting from your memory of Leroy?
Gone for a minimalist style, given that I have minimal art skills.
This came to me in a dream. I want to just do something wild with like crazy colors.
Starting the 5th cloud, where Leroy resides. No muscle bod, but so far he's got hands.
Of course, Leroy is complicated, he has many aspects. But I'm feeling like the spirit of Leroy is guiding me.
Okay, well, you should jump off the page.
I don't think he goes in for gaudy colors. I think he's more of a gray, sophisticated, like expensive runway aesthetic. Works in every season, especially winter, like Leroy's heart.
This is bound to be the best work I'll ever make. So, big dreams.
Straight into the loo.
It really shows Leroy's triumphant spirit, that never say die quality that makes him so enduring. I call this piece the triumph of Leroy.
Definitely his deepness, his gentleness, his capacity as a leader.
I made this decision on the spur of the moment, but I feel like it does emphasize his divinity.
In total, I think we had about 42 entries. We now have amazing oil paintings of Leroy all around the house. So far, he's been immortalized in canvas and video game, but I'm pretty sure there'll be a feature film soon as well.
So Genital Jousting, we are redoing a lot of the writing because in some ways it was too good.
I blame you for all of this, John.
I do too. Yeah. I would write something and then they get excited and then I'd say well, we could also do this, and then they get even more excited, and that's how Shaz tried to kill me because of scope creep.
Oh, we should definitely have a water world.
Oh, actually, I swear to God I'm gonna hurt you, John. I'll hurt you.
So now we've kind of like reined it all back.
John, you're gonna think like a millennial.
Think like a millennial.
Yeah.
I had to look up what like all the like abbreviations were. It's going to tell a very like specific journey of this penis called John. No relation. So I've got ISO, LTR, IRL with TLC, TYMV.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've forgotten what it means though. Right. It's gonna be very exciting. So, you know, like leaner, meaner, longer, but narrower.
This here is our latest effort to recreate all social media inside Genital Jousting. It's called Wiener and it's Tinder for penises. Swipe at all these lovely folks. When you get a match, the game will cut away and then you'll go on a 10-second date. So if you want some cool behind the scenes action, we can see here that there's a sneaky little film set where every time you swipe, it's actually changing this and taking a little photo and moving the camera around to get these profiles. Screen camera set.
Is it still full of Leroy's?
No, it's randomly generating profile images now.
Well, I suppose it's less appealing then.
At the moment, I'm trying to work on a scene where you go back to your bedroom after having gone to Buttloads, which is the Walmart of our world, to validate yourself by buying lots of things. You've just invited someone over on a date and you plan on impressing them with your vast material wealth, I guess. Yeah, well, they wouldn't hopefully be spazzing out. Relax, it's gonna be fine. Oh God. And I don't know how the date's gonna go, probably not well. If the date doesn't go well, you might have some sort of existential quandary where you realize you don't actually need all these things to like make yourself more impressive. That'll probably then cut to a travel montage where you'll decide the true meaning of life is probably to like have experiences, travel and impress everyone with your worldliness and then get dates through that way.
Weekend crunch. It's always fun working with these guys. I think Marcel felt it the most.
We've got the new / old fixed character in. That's cool. We got some blend shapes going, so he's breathing and he can smile and get angry and have some facial expressions.
This is Marcel's work, like really shining through. The fact that eyebrows get frowny here.
And then the new environment, the new textures, and there were a couple of other things along the way that like were requested of me as the programmers were going. So yeah, it's been very busy.
GORN is about to happen. Wow, that looks seriously good. They did this in 2 days. Ooh, that's pretty.
So we're launching today. How are you feeling?
Dead inside. But I don't know if that's just Marcel's influence.
I would have liked to have been like maybe 2 days ahead of where I am now. Then I would have been good.
How are you feeling about the GORN launch?
I really want the hand in.
Felt like Evan swooped in at the end just to make us a bit more stressed.
Is that going to go in?
Not for today, probably.
Evan wants that in today.
I told him it's not probably going to happen, but I can push. I need to do...
It's called crunch for a reason.
Pressure is on.
Yeah, the camera is still rolling.
Yeah.
It never stops.
At least there's evidence now of you shitting all over me.
And being justified.
Yeah.
Burn, baby.
What I'd like to do now is get a board with like the most recent stuff, because there's some things that look cooler than they used to look, and then take screenshots, and while that's happening it's also a fair test to see how stable the thing is.
I've been playing GORN for about an hour and got a new build to start testing right now, so more sweat.
Hit this guy towards the Emperor. Keep the hammer a little in shot. Yo, that was probably amazing. Get him to the side. To the right, yeah. It was fun to jump in at the end and kind of join the fray, but like also not bear really any of the responsibility if anything went wrong. That's maybe a good screenshot, like there. I mean, it doesn't hit him, but it doesn't matter.
It's him in the crotch.
And also, I didn't break anything, and I'd like that to be on record.
And tell me, are you excited for the launch today?
Depends. We'll see how Ron feels. If Ron's happy, I'll be happy.
Oh, Marcel, that's the sweetest thing you've ever said.
Are you happy, Ron?
No, what the fuck?
clicking the button. Woo! Button click. What?
I am sending out our newsletter to announce that GORN is now live on Steam. Woohoo!
Real setting live.
I can go home at a normal time tonight. That's the real win.
A little bit disappointed, didn't get some stuff in, but it's alright.
I'll take the hug. Yeah, you just get a handshake.
Look at us launching games like we know what we're doing.
It's time to get drunk and not fix any of the bugs. Right.
Next for GORN is finishing the game. I'm not sure yet what that entails.
Polishing the environment, fixing up characters, textures, models, adding new characters, arenas, lots of new weapons, posters, things for the hands, skyboxes, and there's all this talk of this honey badger.
But we'll figure it out as we go along.
Justin Amakami from Vagabond Dog was visiting us all the way from Canada.
We're gonna make video games today. The theme is cuteness, and the house is real busy.
The last time we saw him was on Game Jam Island, and it's been really fun hanging out with him until he disappeared.
Don't know where he went. I hope he comes back because I miss him.
He's gone. He didn't sleep here any of the last 2 nights.
Good grief.
Has
I love how
anybody-
you're bringing this up now. You're like, by the way, Justin's missing.
Has anybody...
For the last half week.
He left a note on his table that says like boat is early.
Yeah.
What
Leaving
boat
now?
though? What the hell is he talking about?
But it would have been nice for him to say goodbye, I think.
It would have been nice for him to say goodbye.
Has anybody checked his room?
There's a language now in its stead, so we have a GORN language.
Holy diver!
It's over 9,000.
It's over 9,000!
No.
It's a terrible meme, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. We're not doing that.
Well, I just did.
It's over 9,000!
No one is bringing back that meme. Do you know what this is? This is an intervention.
Intervention?
No one says that anymore for a reason.
Why?
It's over 9,000!
I wonder, like every time they did like a next season and then the power levels increased, then they would have to go like, it's over 18,000, it's over 36,000.
Focus on your work. You have work to do.
I do.
You're not doing this.
I forgot what I was doing, but